Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Joe Musgrove is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Behind 0-2 now. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers' starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out. You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In is Christian Yelich as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 5 driven in. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Myers looking up. Onto the party porch and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. So here's Avisail Garcia. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Avisail Garcia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning. Corbin Burns gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Hit back toward the mound. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting second.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Line drive to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Machado.
Manny Machado stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider, but tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in is Austin Nova, and the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. 0-1 the count. And that one yanked just foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now it'll be Brian O'Grady. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
From the stretch, the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Hernan Perez. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. So now the pitcher, Corbin Burns. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. And stepping in, Lorenzo Cain hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw in gets away from him. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Now the first pitch. Perez on third with 2 out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Left side, but well foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. In to score, the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now to the plate, here is Joe Musgrove. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The pitcher.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Wong is under it. 1 out.
Now back, left fielder.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat, Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
The second baseman.
Now into the box, Jake Cronenworth. He singled first time up. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
1-1.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. First pitch coming, here it is. Fernando Tatis Jr. is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Pham leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's Will Myers. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4. Digging in now for the Brewers, Keston Hiura. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Keston.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Machado has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again. Omar Narvaez lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Travis.
Next, it'll be Travis Shaw. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Comes set, the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. A 1-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down and no. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring in Manny Machado. High and deep to right center. Kane is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to stand in is Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. I'm set with the 0-1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. That'll bring up Austin Nola. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Fouled off. Perez, the runner at second with 1 away. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. While they've certainly hit some balls hard, 5 of their base hits have come from ground balls. In an era where launch angle is king, this appears to be somewhat of a throwback performance. But clearly, there are many ways to success for a team at the plate.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And a bare-handed attempt, but he can't get his palm around it.
Now back, left fielder.
Stepping in once again is Tommy Pham, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
The batter, number 9.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Strike taken, the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Pham leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
3-0 to him now.
Got a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Stepping in now, Keston Hiura, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
A bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. First delivery to him. Pulled toward right center field. Myers on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Up next, Travis Shaw. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Will Myers.
The right fielder.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to play way too often.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. On the ground to the left side. He's right there. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. So next to hit is Manny Machado. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And another foul ball. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Eric Hosmer stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
Into the box, Austin Nola, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 6-5. Emilio Pagan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Leading off the inning, it'll be Avisail Garcia, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Now the first pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. So here is Hernan Perez. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Tyrone Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Tyrone.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Garcia, base runner at first with 1 out. much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Next up, Lorenzo Cain. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Brad Boxberger is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now at the plate is Brian O'Grady. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
The center fielder, Brian
Knocked him up.
O'Grady.
Wong has a play. 1 down. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Jorge Mateo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No surprise from this manager. Infield overloads the right side as they'll try to force the hitter to avoid the shift. Comes set and the 0-1, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Hit in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping up is Tommy Pham, singled in his last at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Garcia, and this will wind up a foul ball. Hit down the line at first. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Pulled toward right center field. Cain is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres leave 1. Tim Hill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Colton Wong will stand there. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now a flare out to left center. Tatis ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22. Christian Yelich.
Ready now is Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Up next from Milwaukee.
Into the box, Narvaez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leads 1. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Hit out towards second. Wong is there. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
To the plate now, Will Myers, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And this is popped up near second base. Perez is there, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-1 home. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Garcia on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Eric Hosmer will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. One left for San Diego as it remains a 6-5 ballgame. Drew Pomeranz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
0-2 to Travis Shaw. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Good battle. Count remains full. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So here is Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. At the plate now is Hernan Perez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Jackie Bradley Jr. will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 41, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Pomeranz sets. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Devin Williams will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. First offering on its way. Austin Nola is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
And now Brian O'Grady flew out last time up.
O'Grady
just gets a piece of it. Strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. One out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Jurickson Profar will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. To 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Garcia is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Mark.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder Lorenzo Cain.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So now to the plate, Christian Yelich. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Hard liner toward short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now back.
Brewers down to their final out now. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Melanson pauses. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. And they will get the force. And a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Padres used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Joe Musgrove earns his first win of the season. Corbin Burns struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Mark Melanson hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.